Do you ever feel like your mind is racing and you just can't get it to slow down? A lot of people think the solution is to just wait for the stress to pass. But let's be honest, that almost never works. When your mind gets activated, it doesn't just calm itself down. It keeps spinning, producing more thoughts, searching for reasons, and blowing details out of proportion. The more you wait, the stronger that internal loop gets. So, what's the real solution? You have to actively interrupt the loop, not with vague advice or forced positivity, but with methods that work with your brain's wiring. I'm going to share 5 bulletproof techniques that do exactly that. They work fast because they target specific mechanisms in your nervous system. Not every technique will be perfect for every moment, but they all help reduce that mental overdrive when you use them correctly. First, narrow your attention immediately. When you're overwhelmed, your mind expands too far, jumping between worries, memories, and imagined futures. This creates a ton of internal noise. The quickest fix is to force your attention to narrow. Pick one physical detail right near you. It could be a sound, a texture, or just a spot on the wall. Now, describe it to yourself with extreme precision. Don't just think, there's a chair. Think, dark wood, cold surface, straight lines, a slight reflection of light. This forces the rational part of your brain to re-engage. Your brain can't stay lost in a threat spiral while it's busy processing specific, external details. The more specific you are, the faster you'll feel the shift. Technique 2. Slow your exhale before you try to change your thoughts. We often try to fight our thoughts directly, but our thoughts usually follow our body's lead. When you're stressed, your breathing gets short and shallow, signaling to your body that the danger is still present. So, before you tackle your thoughts, change what your body is reporting. Take a normal breath in. Then, make your exhale just a little bit longer than your inhale. For example, breathe in for 4 seconds and out for 6 or 7. You don't need to force it, just gently extend the exhale. This simple action activates your body's relaxation response, telling your nervous system that the immediate threat is gone. Once your physiology changes, your thoughts will lose their intensity much faster. Third, interrupt catastrophic language. When you're stressed, your brain automatically uses exaggerated words. This is a disaster. Everything is going wrong. I can't handle this. These words have a massive impact on how you feel. So, the moment you catch yourself using this kind of language, replace it, not with fake optimism, but with accuracy. Instead of "this is a disaster," try "this is uncomfortable, but it's manageable." Instead of "everything is getting worse," try "one part of this feels difficult right now." Precision takes the power away from panic. Your brain becomes less reactive when your language is more exact. Technique 4 is to force 1. Immediate physical action. A stressed mind often gets trapped because the body stays still while thoughts accelerate. Movement breaks that pattern. So, stand up, walk around the room, wash your face with cold water. Just do something. Any small physical action sends new sensory information to your brain, and that new input competes with those repetitive mental loops. Action often creates the feeling of readiness, not the other way around. Finally, technique 5. Drastically reduce your time scale. A stressed mind loves to jump way into the future. What if tomorrow is a failure? What if next week is even worse? This just amplifies the pressure. So, force your brain into a much smaller time frame. Ask yourself this one question. What is the one thing that matters in the next 10 minutes? Not today, not this week, just the next 10 minutes. This tiny time frame reduces that feeling of abstract overload. Your brain is much better at handling immediate reality than it is at dealing with complex, imagined futures. Here is the most important thing to understand. Calming your mind fast isn't about solving all your problems instantly. It is about lowering your internal activation so your brain stops making the problem feel bigger than it actually is. An activated mind always distorts reality. We often think we need answers first, but what we really need is regulation first. The answers become much clearer once that internal alarm stops ringing. Many of us fail because we wait for calm to just happen. But calm often requires a deliberate interruption. A mind under stress has momentum. If you do nothing, that momentum will carry you away. But if you intervene correctly, you can change its direction. That's why these techniques are so powerful. They don't remove the difficulty from your life, but they stop your nervous system from turning the difficulty into an unnecessary mental crisis. And when that happens, something amazing returns. Your perspective. And with perspective, everything changes. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more tips on mastering your mind.